Hello, this is Shirleen here, and I'm talking to you from my home office. And this is day 1 of our Attraction Marketing Bootcamp. And I know you're really going to enjoy this. It has a lot of valuable information. We'll have day 1 through day 5, even though there won't be consecutive days. We could just call it, well, day 1 is fine, or week 1. It may not be a week before we do day 2, but it won't be tomorrow either, so it'll be a day or 2. So thanks for taking time to review this material. It tells me that you're serious about growing your business and about generating an income online. I've learned everything that I know, and I keep learning from the masters, from the pros, from the big guys in a way, the big gals. And I took some recent training, and I want to share it with you. I think you'll really find as much value in it as I did. So my goal is to help you generate leads from your network marketing business and get paid even if the person doesn't sign up with you. We know that most people that we talk to don't necessarily sign up for our original network marketing business, but there's something else you can offer them, and you should always have something else to offer them. You see, 97%, we've all heard it, people who join network marketing businesses never make it to the top. Some make zero money, some make little money, and yet they're on autoship, and they're not making a profit, and they might stay on for a while. They might try to build a team, but if they don't know how to do marketing and sales, they're not going to have much luck. Then pretty soon they're going to be gone, and you've got to find somebody else. You can spend money on advertising, but you better dang well know what you're doing, because that's the road that I've looked into, and I have done advertising. But if you don't really know what you're doing, you can lose way more money than you're willing to lose. It's not worth it at this stage of our game. When you get to be a pro, then you can take some classes on advertising and learn more about it, because you're going to stay in the red probably anyway, and you don't need to add money thrown away on advertising on top of that. In fact, you can lose more money until you get the skills to develop. And what we want to do is get the skills that are going to help take us where we need to go so we can start being successful without doing advertising and things right now. Most fail until they know what to do. People join businesses and they get on there and they do what everybody else is doing. And when you do what everybody else is doing and they're failing at it, then you're just following a road of going nowhere. Take the other side of the coin, learn your sales and marketing, and then you can be successful. You just sort of inch your way up and inch up and inch up. So let me give you the 7 reasons why most online marketers fail to produce enough income or to even build a team. Stay with me throughout this 5-day boot camp to see how you can change failure into success. And that's going to be our goal. So how to put the odds of success in your favor. And that's what you want to do. When you know the reasons why most people fail or struggle in this business, you can learn to turn that around for yourself. And so does that make sense to you? If so, we're going to start with the 7 reasons. The first and foremost reason most people fail to make money in network marketing is because the person simply joined a company for the wrong reasons. People sign up often for emotional reasons, and that really is the wrong reason to join a business. If you join because somebody said, get in on the ground floor, they will have massive spillover. Join maybe because somebody, friends, family, co-workers said, ask them to join, and they just did it really to help them out. Or some other reason that's based on emotion. Some superstar out there is backing the program. All of that can be based on buying for getting into a business with emotions involved. When you join a business, you have to be careful. One, you're going to spend your time, your energy, and your money on it. And you want it to be successful. You don't want to just do what the 97% do, because they're not making it. They're not making any money. So be sure you get into business for the right reasons. Look at the business honestly from a business point of view. Some simple things you should avoid, again, is joining for emotions. Make sure the company has, a product that you're passionate about, but 2, you want to have systems in place, and a lot of companies have some systems. Some have very little, some have none. And so there's a lot of different things that you want to look for in a company, and we can talk more about that at a later time. But finding the right company sometimes is difficult. People go through 1, 2, 3, 5, even 6 and 7 companies, and they'll learn little and little and little, and eventually they might figure out enough that are piecemealing it together to be a little bit successful. But if you really want to be successful, you need to learn what the 3% know. The 3% have tips, tricks, and secrets, and it's hard to say unless you join their team. They don't often share them with you, but I'm going to share them with you because I want you to know. The second reason people fail to make money in network marketing is because the compensation plan has no marketing budget. I've never seen a company that gave me a marketing budget to go out and market this online business with. They just don't do that. So you're going to use your hard-earned money to do it. And when you don't know what you're doing, you're just kind of spinning your wheels. You're sort of wasting money. You can buy leads. Buying leads can be useful, but buying leads right now is not what we're talking about in this training. That's a whole nother training on how to buy profitable leads. There is a way. But right now, we don't need to be buying leads right now. The average, most direct leads cost $4 to $12 if they're worth anything at all. And the average conversion rate is about 1.5%. At $4 a lead, you're losing money. You're losing it quickly. And you have to be careful. There's a whole thing on leads. You know, you can't just throw them in your autoresponders, and you should have an autoresponder. That's another training too. But you have to be careful with leads. There's the right way and a wrong way to do it. And again, we'll do some trainings on that, separately. So the third reason people fail at making any money in network marketing is because they have zero marketing and sales experience. That right there is the crutch of the problem, or one of the biggest points. When you join a business and you have zero sales and marketing experience, you struggle. And if you do sign anybody up, they're going to struggle too because they're looking to you to help them, and you don't know how to help them. Let's say you just signed up one of your best friends. Her name's Sally. She joined you probably for emotional reasons to help you out. And then Sally says, well, what do I do next? And you say, well, make a list. Oh, I've heard this so many times. Make a list of 100 friends, family, and coworkers and contact them, and you'll sign people up. Sally probably won't do that, but even if she did do that, she might sign up one, and let's say she signs up one. Again, she's probably not going to do it anyway. It's not realistic for most people. But let's say she signs up her cousin Ann. So then Sally says, well, all right, I went through my warm market. She's coming back to you. What do I do now? I don't have any idea what to do. What are you going to tell her? And then you got Ann who wants to know what to do. What are you going to tell them? Once they're through their warm market, where's the next lead going to come from? That's the problem right there. So you're kind of stuck. If you don't know sales and marketing, you can't help other people learn it. But you can help other people learn it if you learn it. And you can learn it. I've learned it. Other people have learned it. And so it's not rocket science, but there are some things you just have to know. So Sally is stuck and Ann's stuck, and pretty soon they're probably just going to drop out and you're back to ground zero. Most people have no clue as to how to build a team or do sales and marketing to build a team. So if you're really serious about taking your business to the next level and you want to build the dream business, you need to learn sales and marketing. You really have to put the time in, and it doesn't take bukus of time, don't get me wrong. You learn it step by step by step. The art of sales and marketing is how you build your business online, and it's also going to give you some cash flow, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Ready for the next one? Number 4. The fourth reason people fail to make money in network marketing is they have, and we just mentioned it, no cash flow. It takes time to build a team. So the key, don't quit, but it takes time. Don't quit building your team. Don't quit working on it, but learn that sales and marketing, and then start finding a way to generate some cash flow that will help you support your business. And use the money that you make probably up front to put back into your business. And that's generally how it works. But it takes time to build, so the key is to create a market that will fund, give you some cash flow, get you paid while you're building your team. It is possible. I'll be talking more about that as we go through the 5-day boot camp. There really is a way to fund your business and fund your efforts. Reason number 5 that most people fail in network marketing is the high attrition rates. And we talked a little bit about that. There's about 80 to 90% attrition rate. And the reason for that is, again, people do not know how to do sales and marketing. They just don't. They'll take some trainings their company gives them maybe once a week or whatever, and some of that, I mean, all of it's good information, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be enough to teach you everything you need to know about sales and marketing. There's more to it than just that. I take training with my company, but I also take sales and marketing training. And you just really, if you want to build your business, you're going to have to learn sales and marketing. You can learn some Facebook tips and tricks through your company trainings and things, but there's still more to it than that if you really want to build. To be a success, you need to build a large enough team to bring in the money. Take a look at your team. How many of them are actually building under you and helping you bring in some money? And honestly, we're honest, we may not even have a team. So just look at where you are. The sixth reason for failure in network marketing is lack of leads. Now, this is probably one of the most important things. If you don't have leads, you've gone through, if you want to go through your warm market, I don't even do that anymore, but if you want to go through your warm market and connect with them and enroll one or two, that's fine, but you're going to have to be able to teach them what to do beyond that. Leads, new leads every week, and I get new leads every week, and I get positive leads. They're not just run-of-the-mill leads. They're not leads that I bought or anything like that. I get leads through an automated system that's really, really simple. And new leads gives you a chance to connect, direct, and enroll people. You also need a list with these new leads, and that's email marketing list. And I'm going to do a whole training on email marketing pretty soon, actually, on how you can build your list. You really do need a list. You know, Facebook and all these social media companies, they can go away. Some of them have in the past, and they change over time, and you can lose your connections. You should be building on Facebook and other social media sites. But you want to have an email list too. But we'll do a whole training on that. So you need to have new people on a regular basis to present to talk to follow up with, and hopefully to enroll some of them. You want to enroll the ones that are your ideal audience. And with the system I'm talking about, you can find your ideal audience because they're going to come to you. You're not prospecting them, they're coming to you. And then you just follow up. The question is, how will you get consistent leads so you can make a connection? That's the whole key right there. A lack of positive leads results in few to no new signups, no new customers, no new members. Don't buy leads right now. I will talk to you more about that later if you want to talk about it. We'll have some trainings on it, but that's up to you. Right now, we're not talking about buying leads. If you want to create wealth while having a life, you must have an attraction marketing system that works. So the seventh reason that people fail is they have an inadequate system or they have no system at all. Most companies, if they have a system, it may or may not be a very good one. Some of them don't even have one. And some of them have a pretty good system, but it's still not everything you need. My company has a great system, but it's not everything I use by any means. Because that system, I need leads to show the system's going to present for me, and that's great. Does a great job of that. Follow up with them. But I need new leads to show this system too. I got to present to new people all the time. If you don't continually do that on a regular basis, getting those new leads, those new people, you're not going to build your business. It's just a fact. So most of us, including me, have full-time jobs. We have family. We have jobs. We have friends. We have full-time responsibilities. We have pets. We have yards to take care of. We may do cooking and gardening. When do you have time to run a full-time business all on your own? I mean, if you want to sit and call 100 people a day, some people do that. I don't want to do that. Most people will not do that, and they don't have time. We don't have time to be on the phone all day long if we're running, living our lives, basically. And you should live your life. You have to put work into your business, but it can't it can't consume you. If it does, you get burned out real quickly. So you need a system that works for you. And I'm not talking about a company system because those are generally, they'll do presentations and follow-up, but you've got to put the people in that system. That's what I'm talking about, finding those kind of leads that will leverage your time and your resources, and it needs to be a proven system with a track record that has actually worked for the people. So those are the 7 reasons why most fail to build a profitable business. The good news is, after learning what we've learned today, you have greatly increased your odds of success. If you find yourself in any of the 7 reasons who fail at network marketing, now you know what to do about it and why. And you're going to learn more in the next 4 trainings that I do. You also know that how to help others and direct them in the right direction. So day 2, which will not be tomorrow, but it will be this coming week, day 2 of the Traction and Marketing Bootcamp, we will discuss how to generate leads when failure is no longer an option. That really is important. When failure is no longer an option, and you've got to start generating some leads and some money and some income, that's what we're going to talk about. Even if you've been in one or many companies over the years and you haven't been successful, we're going to talk about how to move you towards success. So we will see you in day 2 of the Attraction Marketing Bootcamp, and I'm so excited that you're here, and I can't wait to get day 2 out to you and follow through the whole series, take a lot of notes, put these things into practice, and you will start seeing some success. You'll start generating those leads, people coming to you, and they're going to be leads that people are interested in what you're presenting. It's like magic in a way it works. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye.